Hello, class. Good afternoon. In this video today, we will be taking a look at past tense, number 4, ESL Grammar 320 at Folsom Lake College. Used to and would. So you can use used to and would plus base form to express habitual past actions or states. We use used to show a habitual past action or state that was true in the past but is no longer true. Used to is generally not used with past time expressions. We use would to express actions or states that occurred regularly during a period in the past. So examples, I used to be quite lonely. When I was single, I would get up early every morning. Usage note, we often use would with past time expressions. When I was single, I would get up early every morning. Used to and would are similar in meaning when they express past actions. However, only used to can express past location, state of being, or possession. Jessica used to live in New England. Jessica would live in New England. Not, so no. Mia used to be a nurse. Mia would be a nurse, not negative or not possible. And we used to have a summer home. We would have a summer home. So would in this case is used in the past tense. It can be used for requests, right, in the present. But in this case, would is the past for will, okay? And so using these two, they're very similar to each other when you use a verb. I used to cook in the morning. I would cook in the morning. Okay, and both of these examples are going to be correct here. Base form, and in this case, used to, right? And then the base form of the verb. I would say both of these are very similar in meaning, almost identical. Yes, habitual past actions happen less frequently, right? And then occurred regularly, according to the book. Would is used for actions that occurred more frequently. Used to would be used for less frequently. Of course, kind of continuing on or taking a look at this. Used to, again, can be used for possession. I used to, or subject plus used to, possession, which would be have or had. I'm sorry, and then I used to, in this case, it's have, not had, because here it's past tense already. So you repeating it, you do not have to make it past tense again, similar to simple past. Used to can also be used with location, so verbs like live, and then for adjectives, right? I used to be, and then this be can be used with noun, or I used to be plus adjective. Okay, in these scenarios, you cannot use I would. So just kind of showing you what I mean by that. Just kind of to break it down. So I used to have a car. I used to live in Canada. I used to be a student, and I used to be tired every day. Okay, and so adjective, noun, location, as well as possession. When the subject changes, it does not matter. Well, it's the same formula or the same format. She, he, they, because of this past tense, we've got subject plus verb used, right? The there's no special rule like a simple present where it ends in an S or anything like that. Here, because they is plural, Microsoft Word is telling me to correct it, which is because they is plural, a student is singular. So then I can just change that to students to be consistent, right? Um, uh, would grammatically, so in the, and this is important to understand. Would, if you note here, it's correct grammatically, but this is not past tense. So would can be used in scenarios. This is known as this is a scenario that if given a possibility, he would live in Canada. And I want to say the grammar rule or name is an unreal conditional. He would live in Canada, right? I would buy $1 million home if I won the lottery. And so these are unreal conditionals. We use would. Grammatically, it is correct. However, this is not past tense, right? So when we have very important to understand because again, the English rule using would there is correct, but the meaning is completely different. Whereas here, we use would. When I was single, I would get up early every morning. And so this is a past tense action that would happen regularly, right? And so you do, when using would, using it with past time expressions is important to clarify that it was the past tense. She would cook in the morning. He would study every day in the afternoon. Right? And so this is a past tense scenario. He would study every day in the morning. He would study in the afternoon. This is past tense, right? And so very similar to if I changed it here, grammatically, it looks the same. He would live in Canada. He would study in the afternoon. This can be, in a way, viewed as possibly future tense, right? But or an unreal conditional. But we use these for things that are unreal. And so he would live in Canada if it um, if it wasn't cold every day. Okay, so here he would study in the afternoon. This is not something that is unreal. This is very possible, and so this is a past tense scenario. Okay, so hopefully this video helps you. If you do have questions for clarification, please let me know. Thank you very much.